Since my previous content here on YouTube, that is the one before this very one you are watching now, where I said I will be supporting my subscribers who are interested in traveling abroad to travel abroad this year and moving forward. Since I posted that content, so many positive comments and messages have reached me, and I want to say thank you very much for your words of encouragement, because it is only those people who have value for good things that will understand what me myself I am putting into this. And I am not taking it as a job. I am happy doing it because I enjoy to see people also grow. Some years ago, me myself, I was in Nigeria, and at the time I did not even have international passports. That is to tell you that I never knew I would be traveling to the United States of America so soon. But because man is not God, today I am here in the US and the rest is history. You will also tell the same story. That is my prayer for you. Because if we are all succeeding in life, we can be in a better position to also help others. In this very content today, those of you who want to travel abroad for your studies, those of you that want to travel abroad through the work visa route, those of you who want to get visitor visas to travel, I want to tell you what you need to do for me to be able to also help you. Because in that, my previous content, there are certain things I did not dwell on. So I want to bring those things to your notice. If this year must be your year, you must put absolutely everything you can into this journey to make it a reality. If you are just coming across my channel for the first time, please, my name is Nosa Comedy. Do well to subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so, and also give this content a big like so that YouTube can recommend this content to others who might also be interested. So thank you very much. Now, for those of you who want to travel, whether you are planning to travel through the study route, through the work visa route, through the visitor visa route, please take proof of funds very, very serious, especially those of you who are traveling through the study route and those who want to apply for visitor visa. Now, for the students, first, I'm going to touch student visa, work visa, and visitor visa. When you have decided that if you have decided to use the study route or you want to go and study abroad, don't just bank on travel agents to tell you how much you need. It is not difficult. I have done the calculations here and I have contents on that. The easiest way to calculate your proof of funds is to calculate your tuition fees in that school. Calculate your living expenses annually. Calculate your flight ticket. If you plan to go alone, if you plan to go with your spouse, if you plan to go with your spouse and your children, calculate everything, whether in dollars, then you convert that money into your local currency. Because there have been cases where people applied for visa, student visa to go and study in Canada, UK, US. Because the bank statement they had about 60 million naira inside. In their mind, 60 million was enough. Imagine you are going to study here in America and the tuition fee you are paying to that school is about $25,000. That $25,000 is already over 35 million. That money is going to 40 million already. Now, let's say you have a wife or you have a husband and you have kids that want to go with you as dependents. At the end of the day, you will realize that 60 million naira will not be enough. for cost of living of a husband, a wife, maybe 2 children. But some of these travel agents just believe that, oh, once you have 50 million is big. 15 million can be enough if your tuition fee, cost of living expenses, you don't have dependents following you, or if they are following you, but after calculating these figures, the money is less than 50 million naira. Fine. But it is not by the money is big. The money can be 70 million in your bank account and won't be able to take family of 4 or even a man and a wife through the study route. So you must calculate these things by yourself. It is easy. I have told you how to do it. Now, for those of you planning to go to travel abroad through the visitor visa route, don't forget, you need to prove that you have a good job that gives you money at the end of the month. You need to prove that if you don't have a job, you have business or businesses that gives you reasonable money, whether every day, whether every week, whether every month. Because one of the important things you need to note here when it comes to applying for a visitor visa, even though with a VV, you can do some, you can maneuver some things, but then you need to establish that you have something tangible that is giving you reasonable money in your country. Because, like the name implies, visitor visa for visit, even though say people they use and they do 1 or 2. Now, if you cannot demonstrate that you have a good job, if you cannot demonstrate that you have a business or businesses that give you substantial amounts of money at the end of every month, they will not give you that visa. Because they believe that if you have something tangible to come back to in your country, that is when you will be given that visa and you will really come to that country for tourist purpose, to visit somebody, vacation purpose, for conference, for seminars, business meetings, or what have you, and you will come back. So they believe that if you don't have a good job, if they give you that visa automatically, you are leaving your country to come and stay in their country with that visitor visa. So work on your family ties, work on your proof of funds, work on your job. If you are currently working, try to get employment letter. And also make sure that if you are traveling through the visitor visa route, that travel, you must demonstrate that traveling, if it's not connected to your job, you must demonstrate that you are embarking on that journey during your period of leave from your job. But if you are a business owner, you may not need to demonstrate because you own the business. You can travel whenever you like. And if you are applying for these visitor visas, whether you are going for tourism, vacation, conference, you don't have to be saying you want to come and spend 3 weeks or 4 or 1 month in another man's country. Because if you have claimed that you have a job or you have a good business that is giving you money, you cannot just go to another man's country and be spending months, spending weeks. Imagine somebody like Dangote now. Dangote will now go to Germany to go and spend 1 full month. Doing what? When his business is in Nigeria. So this is how these visa officers, they reason. Because if you really have that thing you have claimed that is giving you money regularly, you cannot leave that thing for a very long time. Now, for those of you who want to apply for work visas, it is either you go online to apply for these jobs. I have done jobs in USA, and I dropped links in the description sections of those USA jobs. I have done jobs in Luxembourg, and I also dropped links in the description section of those Luxembourg jobs. I have done contents on New Zealand jobs, and I also dropped links in the New Zealand jobs description section. Now, for those of you who are planning to study abroad, you have to make sure that that country you are planning to go and study, you have a brighter chance to start working after you graduate. Because don't forget, just like Canada now, if you finish your studies, you apply and get your postgraduate work program. If your program was like 2 years, you can be given a 3 years PGWP. So it is not all about just studying abroad. That reason that is making you go abroad to study, find out from that country, from that school, if that reason is available. Because there are certain countries you just go to study. After you study, you come back to your country, you cannot work. And imagine after you must have paid huge sum of money. Whereas it is traveling abroad to work after my studies that is in your mind. Now you realize that after spending all these thousands of dollars, at the end of the day, the only thing left for you after graduation is for you to go back home. So these are things you must take into cognizance. Now, once you have done this, you have done your research, you know the school that fits your program, you know that you can afford the tuition deposit, you can afford the tuition fees. Now you know that you have the money to successfully get this visa. You can do it yourself because I have done videos on requirements, eligibility of how to apply for a student visa for some countries, and more videos will come. That is why you can also go into the description section to let me know what information that you need, because I cannot be doing it for one person. So I can just drop it there. Everybody can also learn. Then, if you have also decided to use travel agents, whether for your work visa, whether for your student visa, whether for your visitor visa, like I said in my previous content, that is where I come in. Because I am building a lot of things now so that it can make communication easier for every one of us. Don't forget, I created two separate YouTube channels, and the link will be in the description section of this content. Those two YouTube channels, they are mine. I'm building those two YouTube channels. One, like I said in my previous content, I want to, because I've been connecting people in diaspora, single people abroad and single people back home and in all parts of the world. I have been doing this behind camera. So I am coming out a little bit now because for me, I'm a married person. It's for you people, not for me. My own is if I can be able to connect people together. There are people here in America who are single, whom I have connected with single people back home, both guys and ladies. The same thing, UK, Canada, Europe. So we can take this thing to a greater level that can also be an avenue for people to really meet people that they really love, form bond together, get married, and through that route, people can travel abroad. Those who feel they are established enough can even relocate back home. One of those channels is for that. The other channel is where I will be taking this travel agent, me and your matter too, so that other people can learn. Because I intend to separate it from this channel so that I can also build that channel. Because this is geared towards serving you people better. Me, I'm already in America. My own is to see you people come here to America, go to UK, go to Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Germany, France, Luxembourg, Europe, Australia, Austria, Switzerland, like that. So that is why I'm creating all these platforms, because from the platforms I have on social media already, you can see how effective they are. I am here to build people, not to bring people down. So that is why you will also take the time to go to the description section of this content. Subscribe to those my YouTube channel. Once we get to 1,000 now, if anyone gets to 1,000, we start from there first. You understand? It's just a support me I need. You understand? I want to see you grow. So like I said, one will be for those dating and whatever, relationship, interview. Then the other one will take this our travel agent, clients, and me will take it there. So people who want to know how to really deal with travel agents will be seeing these conversations live. Me, I want to give my time to it. At least if you travel this year, it is a blessing for me. Because if somebody is stranded in that your country where you travel to for studies, travel to with VV, then you eventually you are able to navigate. Travel to through the work visa. I can call you, say, bro, sis, I beg, somebody be there your city, you see this stranded. Get how will fit help am. We can help that person. But you cannot help that person now because you are not there in that country. People are calling me regularly that they are stranded. But if we have good people like you there, it makes it easier for every one of us, which is the reason why I am building this thing I'm building. You understand? That. Then those of you who want to apply for work visa, student visa, visitor visa, once you get that travel agent, like I said before, don't price anything. Like I said, don't price. Just make it seem like I am the one to pay for it. Not just the one to pay for it. Just make them feel like you have somebody who want to talk to them. Because I am more experienced in this field than many of you. So it will not be me to give you a go ahead to pay before you pay. If I say don't pay because me, you are not giving me any percentage. Don't give me the money. Me, I don't want to touch the money. Nobody has dragged me on social media because I don't collect money for my services. So just tell that travel agent, okay, you said you have this package, okay. My brother, my friend, I have somebody who will talk to you. Then from there, I can determine if I'm interested. That's what you have to say. Nothing concern you with the price. Don't say anything. Once I call this person for phone, as long as you are my YouTube subscriber here, I call this person for phone. Me and this person talk. I bargain with this person because you must have told me how much you have. Then you pay. Then for those of you who want to apply for visitor visa, I will advise you, you can do visitor visa application yourselves. But if it be say you not get some of the docu, if it be say you not get some of the you not get POF and some of the documents, you feel use travel agent because in that area, travel agent will come the important. Travel agent can help you get some docu, take arrange for you, and you may not be able to get those docu. So travel agent is also important. But if you feel like you have everything that is needed to apply for that visa, instead of using a travel agent, do it yourself. If you need one or two guidance, documents that you need, I am creating some things now where you can also reach out to say, bro, see, which document I need for this thing? If I have the time, I answer you because don't forget, I'm also busy. So you have more of me. You have a lot to do because it is your future we are discussing here, not mine. Me, I'm already here in America. I have a job. I'm a married man. I am working. I am doing a lot of things. So you put in the work this year, then me, I will support you. You cannot just be chilling, wasting time on social media, then expecting busy me to be doing most of the work. You will not see me, your bros or sister. I'm not available. You have to put in 95. I will support you with my 5. Because you know how many people I will be giving that 5% to. Hundreds, if not thousands of people. I have over 54,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Those that are serious, I will take time. When I have it, it's not mandatory to reach out to them. So you put in most of the work. Then once you get the travel agent with fixed appointment, free, you're not paying me anything. I tell you when I'm free, you tell the travel agent, will you be free? If the travel agent says, okay, I will be free so day, we work things out. Once you get to that time, I call your travel agent for you. Free. We have WhatsApp. If the travel agent is here in America or Canada, I call the travel agent for you free. This is a free service. If your travel agent is here in America or Canada, I will call them with my airtime and pay for it. I'm not asking for money. To tell you how well I want to support you moving forward. These are services people charge you for. I am not charging you anything. So, for student visas, you can also process it yourself. Except maybe you don't have some levels, maybe like POF. You get the way this travel agent say they arrange POF for person. If you get all the documents, especially for student visa and for visitor visa, do the application yourself. But it is your choice. If you feel like you want to use travel agent, fine. But don't bargain with them. Leave that for me. I will do the bargain for you. And make sure that I get you the best deals. And you will also let me know the docu where you not get, where in they charge you that money for. Me and I go talk. Free. You know they pay me money. So student visa, visitor visa, and if you are applying for a work visa, you can also process this by yourself. It is between you and your employer. So if you want to process your visa yourself, start spending more time in learning what is needed to apply for a visa. If you want to use travel agent, fine. If you get the travel agent, just let me know. Then we'll do the rest from there. So you can apply for these visas yourself. I have what you need to apply for visas yourself right here on YouTube. If you want to use travel agent, I'm also available. So this is what we did. So put yourself together, build your POF, get all the documents that is needed. Just do whatever a client will do to give to a travel agent. Once you do all this one, you're already. Now you can start to say, okay, I don't have what it takes to really apply for this visa. I want to get all these 70 million. All those maybe now one way is a way. Now we can't use. Fine. Get the travel agent. I go reason with them. If now Skya, I go tell you. It is better your money is safe with you this year without you traveling abroad than for you to be hoping on traveling and you give travel agent your money to chop ECAU. People are currently crying. I don't want you to be one of them this year. So this is what this content is all about, guys. This year is your year. Pay attention. This channel. See, 100. Whenever I come to drop this update, it's 100. So in the coming days, we'll kickstart this program fully, where I can discuss with these travel agents, where I can discuss with those of you processing your visas by yourselves, so that I can give you tips to process it yourselves or talk to your travel agent. Thank you very much, my people. I will see you sharp on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Okay, now.